As if the problems with Suella Braverman isn't bad enough, we're going to hear a story about Robert Jenrick, who stops charities giving asylum seekers clothes, haircuts, and legal help at migrant centres. No, I'm not joking. This is an exclusive for My News. Let's go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is REGANELITE here with an exclusive from My News with the headline that Robert Jenrick stops charities giving asylum seekers clothes, haircuts and legal help at migrant centres. The Immigration Minister previously told staff at an asylum centre to paint over a wall art showing Mickey Mouse designed to provide a welcome atmosphere for children. How dehumanising could this man be if this is to be true? What kind of precedent does this man set? How would he feel if that was his children, if he has any, or his family and friends, people that he knows and loves, were denied clothes, haircuts, simple basic needs? It feels very, very cruel, very evil. He's obviously been taking a lot of tips here from the current Home Secretary, or ex-Home Secretary, could be by the time you guys are listening to this potentially. But just this headline itself just reeks of OMG, like how deplorable and despicable can you be? This guy sounds like he's eyeing himself up for a Home Secretary role. I hope not. The Immigration Minister, Robert Jenrick, has blocked a charity from supporting asylum seekers staying at a Home Office accommodation, the Eye can reveal. Refugee charity Care for Callous has been stopped from visiting asylum seekers in Natpar Barracks, where it offers individuals legal and emotional support. The legal clinic helps asylum seekers to understand letters they have received from the Home Office about claims or their possible deportation of Rwanda. So this is about them stopping them trying to get basic human rights that they are entitled to, is what I'm reading from this. Care for Callous has been helping asylum seekers at the accommodation centre in Kent since 2020, before being abruptly told by Clear Springs Ready Homes, the contractor running the site, that it could no longer offer its services at the end of September. It said it was not given a reason for the decision. The charity has also been blocked from entering RAF Wethersfield, another asylum seeker accommodation site, to give haircuts, clothes and shoes, and it is instead having to use a local church several miles away. Why? Why are they doing this? Internal emails obtained under the Freedom of Information Act seen by the Eye reveals the instructions came directly from Mr. Jenrick's office. This year, he was criticised after telling staff at an asylum reception centre to paint over wall art depicting Mickey Mouse, designed to provide a welcoming atmosphere for children. The email initially obtained by Care for Callous have had names redacted, but the Home Office and Clear Springs Ready Homes appeared to accuse Care for Callous of encouraging asylum seekers to complain about their housing conditions and speak to the media. They're trying to silence people from speaking out against the government and the way they're being treated, the inhumanity. They want these people to stay silent, stay quiet, and not talk about the issues that they have, which is disgusting to say the least. Care for Callous is a vocal critic of the Home Office over its immigration policies. It brought a legal challenge against the government over Rwanda policy in 2022 and has criticised policies such as the Illegal Migration Act, which will mean that those who cross the channel in a small boat cannot claim asylum in the UK. Just 2 days prior to the email barring it from the Natpar Barracks, asylum seekers at the RAF Wethersfield in Essex staged a protest in which Care for Callous said it attended to check on their well-being. The charity believes its access to Natpar Barracks was blocked in part due to this, and claims that the emails show asylum seekers are being penalised for the political spat between it and the Home Office. The Home Office did not confirm whether Mr. Jenrick's office had made the order. So this is an internal email that's been revealed. In response to the Freedom of Information, the FII request, the Home Office provided a copy of its communications with Clear Springs Ready Homes about Natpar's barracks. This includes all written communications as well as recorded notes of calls or meetings where the cessation of access at Natpar was discussed, according to the FOI. On the 27th of September 2023 at 12:14 p.m, name redacted, Senior Project Manager, Site Accommodation Programme Head Office. And it states, to CRC, Clear Springs Ready Homes College. For your information, we have been directed yesterday by the Minister for Immigration Office that the Home Office is not to engage with Care for Callous either directly or indirectly with subgroups such as sub-MAFS, etc. The Minister's Office is monitoring the situation going forward. Sub-MAFs are multi-agency forums which bring together bodies such as the NHS, charities and local authorities to work with the Home Office on the management of asylum accommodation. 5 minutes later, name redacted, site management, Wethersfield contingency operation and mobilisation. With response, thank you for the info. 2 hours later, name redacted but appears to have been sent by the contractor in response to the Home Office. Do you wish the NAPBAR team to follow the same instructions? We certainly have considerable evidence that Care for Callous has been encouraging individuals not to travel, to complain, to engage with the media, etc. So would be happy to disengage from this lobbying group if you wish. Please let us know. 40 minutes later, I'm happy for this to apply to NAPBAR also. So they're trying to spread, basically they're trying to tell everyone stops responding to them. Later that day, the contractors asked why they should say to Care for Callous to explain that they can no longer offer support to the asylum seekers. Operation Site Manager Clears Briggs Reed's home says, can you advise how we should approach Care for Callous to inform them that they can no longer hold their legal clinic on site this evening for this Friday, but they do not come every Friday. Their last visit was the 8th of September. The next day, our Home Office staff and the team overseeing NAPBAR Barracks sent a suggested template almost identical to the email the charity received later that day. Another name was redacted. Service Delivery Manager, NAPBAR Oversight Team, Home Office said, I suggest that you approach them along the lines of, we have been informed by the Home Office that we will no longer be in a position to work with your organisation. Please accept this email that your services will no longer be required at NAPBAR Barracks. Thank you for your support and assistance with NIBA residents over the last few years, or however long they have been providing the legal clinic. ... I want to swear, but I can't. I should have made this exclusive Patreon, really. Yeah, pretty infuriating. Care for Callous said its team has never been allowed on site at the RAF Wethersfield and was forced to provide support, such as distribution of clothes, shoes and hairdressing, either outside the gates or at a local church. This is despite a clause in the Home Office contract for Wethersfield, also obtained by Care for Callous through a separate FOI seen by the Eye, stating that volunteer organisations must be allowed on site to offer services. At Napier Barracks, Care for Callous has been offering a legal advice clinic most Friday afternoons since the pandemic restrictions were lifted. The clinic helped asylum seekers understand letters sent by the Home Office referring people to lawyers if they've received notice that they will be sent to Rwanda, and signposting other legal materials which would help them navigate the asylum seeking system, the charity said. Care for Callous NAPBAR Barracks team said being accessible to people on site is essential to discuss legal issues. It isn't appropriate to do this outside the centre. We wouldn't want people having to walk around with all their important documents and letters, and not everyone has a phone to be able to receive remote support. The team said asylum seekers arriving at the site were often very anxious and that having advice from an independent body could be reassuring. C. Smith, the Chief Executive Officer for Care for Callous, claimed that the Home Office was using the asylum seekers as a pawn in the proxy war against refugees. So ingrained has the government's lawless proxy war against refugees become that we have the Immigration Minister personally interventing to prevent a charity from distributing clothes to a group of asylum seekers from their unholy crime of said asylum seekers which make complaints or speaking to the media. Why is Mr. Jenrick so scared of asylum seekers having a voice to speak out about their treatment? Is it because he, as an immigration minister, has decided to put them behind barbed wire fences in quasi-detention centres, where he has segregated them from the UK society and doesn't want them telling the British public about their false imprisonment under his government watch? When the Eye asked the Home Office whether access to Care for Callous had been blocked from NAPBAR Palace and why, the department said the care of asylum seekers is paramount, adding that it was working closely with partner organisations to ensure that their support to get the support they need. All asylum seekers in the UK can access healthcare and mental health support. Systems are in place to ensure that at-risk individuals are referred to emergency or social services. The Home Office did not confirm whether any other charity has been brought in to replace Care for Callous at NAPBAR Barracks. A Home Office spokesperson said, we take the welfare of those in our care extremely seriously at every stage of this process, from initial arrival to potential relocation. Our approach is to ensure that the needs and vulnerable of asylum seekers are identified and considered. We will work closely with our contractors, the NHS, local authorities and non-government organisations to help to ensure that people get access to the support they need, and operate a safeguarding hub to support vulnerable individuals accessing those needs. Clear Springs Ready Home said it had no further comment to add. Yeah, too right and all. This is absolutely disgusting. The evidence is quite clear here from these internal emails that they're trying to stop them having the rights. They're trying to basically take away their very basic human rights. This is what they're trying to do. They're trying to take human rights from these asylum seekers who are legal asylum seekers. They didn't come here illegally because there's no legal route for them to come. Yeah. So what are they supposed to do? How are they supposed to come to the UK? They have to come across on the boats. Yeah. And they call them illegal migration. There's no such thing. There's a process, and there's a process that must be made. These people have come from war-torn countries, from climate change, from famine, from all sorts of reasons why they've come to the UK. They have not come here. The vast majority. We've talked about this so many times, and I know you guys have heard this not just from me but from other YouTubers. They have not come to the UK to cause trouble or to terrorize us, or this idea that they're going to take away our jobs and all this nonsense. They just want a better life for themselves, for their family. That's what they want, and they want to. And by contributing to the UK economy, paying into our tax system. Correct me if I'm wrong, but are we not shortage of workers right now? And it's infuriating that these people are stuck in these places, locked up, like prisoners allegedly, yeah, not even being allowed to work when we are in need of workers as a country, and we are paying them, our taxpayer money is paying them to be stuck there as well. And rather than the government set up a legal route for them to come, because that's what they should be bloody doing, yeah, we are paying out of pocket for holding them up in all these places. In barges, in hotels, barracks, whatever it is, whatever they can think of. The sheer disregard for these people and their lives is absolutely bang out of order from this government. Could not say it more. It is disgusting and immoral on every front. And this immigration minister, if this stuff is true, and it looks very clear that it's to be true, then I look forward to, and I really hope somebody puts these questions to him on an air. I'd like to think so, but I'm not holding my breath on it, to be fair. I hope Yvette Cooper sees this and responds to this accordingly. But I just cannot believe how inhumane they are treating them. I mean, it's just outrageous that they are denying a charity from helping innocents and people who don't understand, who don't even speak. Some of them don't even speak English. They need some support, and they're trying to take that away. They're trying to take away their rights, and it's just disgusting. It really is disgusting, guys. So what do you guys make of this? What do you make of Robert Jenrick? What do you make of Care for Callices being denied access, potentially, allegedly, to these migrants at the barracks? Let me know all your thoughts down in the comment section below. I really want to know your feedback on this one, because this is pretty disgraceful, to say the least. Hit the like button; it'd be greatly appreciated. Share this across social media so more people have eyes on this news. And if you hit the bell notification icon, you'll be notified of when I drop another video. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to catch you all very, very soon.